and welcome to another episode of Origins, a creative journey. Mark, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course, our honor. We'd love it if you could share with us your origin story. Tell us about your creative journey and how it began.
So I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, a town called Livermore, and had been, considering myself an artist my whole life, pretty much, always into drawing and painting and learning to draw from comic books and had some pretty good art classes in high school. Actually, we had a pretty decent art program. Parents were very supportive of me doing anything really that I wanted to do, but especially, yeah, if I wanted to do something creative, that was great. So I decided to go to Otis. Back then, it was called Otis Art Institute of Parsons School of Design, was the full name. And so they were also affiliated with Parsons in New York. And that was what really, I think, maybe the only school I really applied to. I mean, I checked out a couple of different art schools, applied to Otis, went down there, had, the whole interview and all that stuff. But I originally went there to study illustration because at that point in my life, growing up in the suburbs, having parents who weren't really into visual art so much, more into music, I didn't really know what fine art was, what like the larger art world was. All I knew was, sort of comic books and illustration and certain things like that. So I just thought that I was going to go to Otis to become an illustrator, to study illustration. And I went to Otis and went through the foundation year. And then after that, you have to decide which department you're going into. And you have to fill out, put something on the line on the application or on the form for the following year registration. I had a teacher who was actually pretty influential to me at that point. Her name was Jill Geigerich. She was definitely a fine artist, had a nice career going at that time. And she sort of kind of nudged me, I guess, into the fine art department and said, if you study fine art, you can always do all of these other disciplines if you see fit, but kind of doesn't work as well the other way around. So I decided to go into the fine art department and study painting. And that's what led me to working with Kent Twitchell, he's still around. He's kind of LA's premier old school kind of mural painter. He was doing like major photorealistic kind of murals starting in the 70s in LA. And
thank you for joining Rick and myself on another episode of Origins, a Creative Journey, a Designer Con production. Please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, download and listen to us every place you get your favorite podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Origins, a Creative Journey, all one word. Drop us an email for thoughts, ideas, or maybe somebody you'd like us to interview at dconpodcast@gmail.com. And make sure you join us in Las Vegas for DesignerCon, North America's premier annual design convention. All the information can be found, including tickets, at designercon.com. Till then, enjoy your own creative journey.